Hi everyone, thank you for joining me on yet another video. Like, share, comment, and subscribe if you love these positive affirmations I'm guided to today based off of the cards that fall through. We will begin this daily Archangel Michael video with a daily Archangel Michael prayer. So we call on our angels of purest light, specifically Archangel Michael, divine protector and warrior of light. Thank you for your constant presence and surrounding us with your sapphire blue shield today. We ask you to join us with unconditional love, to cut away all internal and external cords, blocks and or energies, seen and or unseen obstacles that do not serve our highest good. Guide our steps with courage, clarity and calm, comforting and strengthening our heart and minds. Thank you for surrounding us with your heavenly protection and light. And we thank you, Archangel Michael and angels of purest light, for your powerful intercession, your protection, your guidance, your strength, your healing, courage, truth, beautiful justice, wisdom and confidence. We release this prayer with trust and gratitude. Amen. So let's jump straight into the tarot and let's find out what it is that Archangel Michael, beautiful. Archangel Michael's here. So whenever I see the King and Queen of Swords, for me, that's a very clear message because of his presence or her presence. So in one of my decks, for instance, I've got an angel oracle guide, and again it's just this idea of like a divine feminine coming through with this shield of protection. And again, we're just reminded that angels can come through as feminine and masculine energies. I think it depends on what we need. I think it depends on the relationship we choose to have, but that's essentially the energy that's coming through here. Wherever it is that we've called in Archangel Michael to cut any and all cords, to deliver us from any and all evil, no matter the source, across all time and space, definitely seeing that here. This is also protection of our mental realm, our ability to communicate. If you're someone like myself and you use social media a lot, quite literally for work or as a whole, protection over your social media, protection over your energy as a whole, your mental realm, your communication, your messaging as well. So just this idea as well that like when you're communicating certain thoughts and ideas, sometimes people misunderstand what we're saying. We're protected from that confusion, for example. Or, you know, where we're guided as well to communicate with clarity, with courage, with calm, to communicate from the heart, but to communicate intelligently, logically, wherever it is that we need to be more discerning or where we need to use our head over our heart. Archangel Michael supporting us as well in doing that. As well as I said, any cords, whether it's seen or unseen, internal or external, wherever it is that there are blocks or energies that are working against us in conscious and subconscious ways, this is confirmation of us having that full and total protection across all time and space from Archangel Michael. And that's really what I'm seeing here. So very beautiful energy. You might also be a leader in some aspect, whether this is a leader in your friendship groups, a leader at work, a leader at home, but I'm getting this aspect of like powerful leadership skills, your ability to communicate with, like I said, courage, clarity and calm. So I'm seeing that Archangel Michael supporting you. Your dreams, that's another thing that's specifically coming through. Wherever it is that you've been having either bad dreams or if you've had people inserting ideas or projecting certain ideas into your subconscious realm, or just in general, wherever it is that you've been feeling anxious or uncertain about your guidance. So what I'm getting first and foremost is if you have any evil eye being sent to you in your subconscious realm, whether you're awake or asleep, Archangel Michael has from the moment of conception cut those cords across all time and space. The other thing is, as a whole, wherever it is that you've been anxious, you've been maybe feeling really low or sad, Archangel Michael is supporting you and cutting across all time and space any and all negative energy that you have been either receiving because it's been projected to you, or that you have been generating yourself. I'm definitely calling on this energy as well over me, such that you have clarity, such that you've got courage, clarity and calm, such that you see things from a higher perspective and you're not clouded by fear, you're not clouded by anxiety, not clouded by sadness. Exactly, we've got optimism, joy, lightness of being. That's the energy that's replacing all of that. I'm also getting this aspect of Archangel Michael supporting us and protecting us from people, places, and situations where we have cut cords from. So these are people who are no longer aligned with our joy, no longer aligned with our happiness, no longer aligned with our peace. This is also confirmation of any negative energy as a whole, wherever it is that we've got any sacred, benevolent, high vibrational, unconditionally loving contract, which has the full and total armor of God, including Archangel Michael, that is there. Otherwise, like I said, we've successfully cut cords, walked away from across across all time and space, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Like I said, any and all chords that connect us to people, places, and situations misaligned for the highest and greatest good. This is confirmation of those contracts being over. So for me, these are karmic contracts. Whenever this card comes through in reverse, it's confirmation of a karmic contract across all time and space being permanently and irreversibly removed with everything, every person, every place, and every situation that is misaligned with our highest and greatest good, such that there's a safe and permanent timeline divergence with every and all unwanted people. So perhaps these are people who we felt this energy of the Nine of Swords with in connection to. And so now that we've got new information, or our discernment is up, or we've got strong, healthy boundaries that we've maintained, or this also for me is confirmation, especially because I'm seeing the energy of the Two of Wands as well, which wants to come through in the reading. Wherever it is that we need to make plans to enforce or to start, cutting cords or to enforce certain boundaries, Archangel Michael supporting us in doing exactly that. That's part of our spiritual protection. When we cut away all cords, seen or unseen, with any person, place, or situation, wherever it is that there are blockages. So that's what I'm seeing first and foremost, as well as like maintaining any cords, as well as knowing when and how to relax any, boundaries. Sorry, not cords. But yeah, they are cords as well in some aspects. So what I'm seeing as well is protection over our plans as a whole. Whether this is any plans that we've already communicated about, thought about, projected. What I'm also getting here is like, if you're telepathically, especially with the Lover's card as well, if you're telepathically connected to anyone that is unwanted, that's kind of what I'm seeing here, that we have the full and total armor of God, first and foremost, over our blessings, over our loved ones, over our plans, over their plans. Like anyone who's benevolently connected to us, there's this energy of divine protection through Archangel Michael's sword coming through. But I'm also just getting as a whole, wherever it is that you're telepathically connected to unwanted people, across all time and space, we have the full and total armor of God, such that any energetic cause connecting us to every person, place, situation, and thing that is misaligned with our joy, our pleasure, our well-being, our highest and greatest good, that is being severed across all time and space, in perfect time space sequence. And so that's what's coming through. Yeah, there's something about like, so either you're someone like myself where you share your voice online. I'm definitely seeing that with this combination of cards as well. Perhaps there's some other aspect. Maybe you're someone who's traveling and you share your voice quite literally overseas. Otherwise, this is quite literally the energy of communicating and making plans as a whole to travel overseas. Maybe it's not in connection to any kind of communication. This could even be, again, your social media, whether or not you are actively, a social media influencer, or you are just online as a whole. There's something about your presence online where you impact people across the world. There's something about your plans being protected, as well as your travels. If you're traveling overseas, maybe long distance travel, perhaps it's still within the same country or region that you're in, but it's long distance travels. That's kind of what I'm seeing there. There's some kind of protection from Archangel Michael in connection to all of that. So very beautiful energy. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for all of that beautiful protection. And then yeah, we've got the Three of Cups coming through in reverse again. Again, that's what this energy is of people who are misaligned with our highest and greatest good. So this could be specifically friendships, or people in general who've been collaborating perhaps behind our backs, where so me, the Three of Cups can indicate like social gatherings, could indicate an energy as well of people who just don't have your highest and greatest good in mind. Again, sometimes, when people don't have our highest and greatest good in mind and we're just guided away from that timeline, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're bad people. It just means that we are no longer an energetic match to them. And so that's why I'm seeing this energy of Archangel Michael coming through, supporting us as well in permanently and irreversibly removing ourselves from these people, places, and situations. It doesn't mean that we don't have love for them or that they don't have love for us, but it's just a thing of a safe and permanent timeline divergence with all of these people. So sometimes it is quite literally unwanted people, where it is literally a karmic contract, and it is very much connected to this energy of anxiety, fear, and just like lower feelings. Otherwise, just take it how it resonates is really what I'm trying to say there. 0909 on the clock. So that to me, you might be seeing that number. 9 for me is all about completion, and graduation specifically. So it feels like we've graduated from a certain cycle, especially because it was 0909. 0 is all about a new beginning, a new cycle, a new blessing. It is the energy of the World card, quite literally. So whatever's new, whatever's fresh, your timeline as a whole, your timeline quantum leaps, your timeline shifts, your yeah, whatever this case may be, again, like that, says something about a safe and permanent timeline diverges with any and all unwanted people, places, and situations across all time and space. That's what I'm seeing here. There's full and total armor over your timeline, over your path, over your blessings, over you. We've got 233 on the clock as well, so you might be drawn to those numbers for the confirmation of this reading is for you. For me, 2 is all about balance and making really good choices that are balanced and fair. And then 333 for me, or 33 I should say, but maybe you're drawn to 333 as well. For me, is in ascended numbers as the energy of forgiveness, is the energy of ascended Master Christ. So like I said, even though we called on messages specifically from Archangel Michael, as you heard in the prayer, we also called in all of our angels of pure sight. So that could be further confirmation that you're working with Christ as well, or Christ consciousness. Could be another ascended master, the Buddha, Muhammad, I don't know any others. It could be a specific saint that you've been calling on and working with. Take it out, resonates. It's really what I'm trying to say. But again, something about like a new travels. There was something about travels, world travels maybe, or just traveling. Again, social media comes through, maybe a new opportunity. That is the energy of the Fool card. Like I said, it's a new beginning, an egg, a new potential, a new seed. And that's kind of what's coming through here. So I do believe that the reading is over. I'm going to get one quick card. I'm getting a quick card from the Angel Oracle Guide from Kyle Gray, just because I do believe that the cards are getting a bit repetitive now. It's saying pretty much the same thing. And so I do want to get just one final message. There we go. Wow, Archangel Michael. This is literally the card of Archangel Michael in this deck. Let me quickly get the message from the book. Awesome. So it says, a brilliant light of protection is around you at this time. Angels are guiding and guarding you and want you to know that you are safe. Whether you're feeling worried about, this was the energy, worried about physical, emotional, or spiritual harm or not, this card is confirming that you have the spiritual protection that you need. Your angel guide is supporting you and leading you towards positive experiences and outcomes. That's what this was all about, traveling. So maybe it's not necessarily traveling in the sense of in this 3D physical realm, overseas, short or long distance travel. Could be just shifting your perception. Maybe it's, like I said, your communication online. Maybe it's even, like I said, in your subconscious realm, such that as you sleep, as you rest, what's projected your way. It's just listen to the aquamarine reading, if you found this reading and you feel called to it specifically, because that's essentially the idea that, like, as you sleep, as you rest, all day, every day, you know, there's this idea that there are certain angels, for instance, that sing to God all day, every day. You've got angels that have been dispatched towards you to quite literally project positive energy over your path, over your timeline, of any person, place, or situation benevolently connected to you. So for instance, if you've been worried about friends, if you've been worried about a significant partnership, whether in business, in love, in friendship, in whatever aspect, this is confirmation of that contract, for instance, being fully protected. Wherever it is that you've been maybe worried about anything, Archangel Michael's letting you know that you do not need to worry. From the moment of conception, all of that negative energy has been cut, removed, and replaced with positive energy instead. And that's where I'm getting this aspect of, like, all day long positive energy or positive intentions are being sent your way. If you're someone like myself as well, you like listening to subliminals, there's a subliminal that I enjoy listening to, which I created myself. You guys can maybe let me know down in the comment section down below if you'd be interested in some subliminals. But essentially, it's just this subliminal which takes any and all negative energy that may be intentionally or unintentionally projected my way and automatically transmutes all of that evil eye into positive energy that blesses my life instead. And so that's kind of what I'm seeing here. It says, your angel guide is supporting you and leading you towards positive experiences and outcomes. If you have decisions to make or opportunities to take, you are unsure what to do, know that this card is bringing you comfort and support. The angels who are with you only need a prayer from you in order to swoop in and guide you. I do believe that right at the beginning we gave them the permission, and where we have not, I speak at least for myself, and if I can speak for you as well, I'm giving them full total permission to swoop in and guide us. So it says, you are protected. The worst is now behind you and you're ready to move beyond the challenges that you've been facing. The past has gone and your angel guides encourage you to let it go. If traumatic or painful memories have revisited you recently, know that there are opportunities to recognize how far you've come and acknowledge how much healing has taken place in your life. When you have reflected on these shifts, leave the past behind and move forward. The present is only a gift for you. The present is only a gift if you're able to receive it. Wow. Do you not see how these cards are literally like I said, the reading is over, and I knew immediately that it was time to pull an angel card, an oracle card, to close off the reading. So it says, the present is only a gift if you're able to receive it. If you're facing the unknown at this time, know that your angel guide will show you the next steps, and you will be surrounded by a spiritual force field that will protect you on all levels as you move forward. Like I said, on all levels, we've got full and total protection over our timeline. Like I said, it's like all of that, yeah. It's all done. I love this card. I love this reading so much. Like, share, comment, and subscribe if you agree. I'd love to know in the comment section down below which of the positive affirmations or, you know, the guidance that came through specifically in today's reading that really stood out to you. Perhaps you're guided to some of your own positive affirmations from hearing me share some of these that, you know, came through in today's reading. Until the next one, keep shining, take good care. I think definitely check out the aquamarine reading. I do believe that there'll be additional messages for you there as well. But otherwise, check out the zodiac reading, general reading, or just join me on the next one. Kisses and goodbye.